is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So I just want to give you guys an update video on what's been going on with my 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer GT build. I know some of you guys are really excited. Ever since I put out the first video saying I'm going turbocharged, you guys have been patiently waiting for it. So I have been too. The only reason why it's been a couple months and dragged out is because I've been slowly piecing together the turbo parts, and definitely getting turbo parts are not cheap. So I just want to kind of show you guys what more parts I have and then what the plan is for the build. So let me show you guys some parts I got recently that have not been put on the car. So one of the parts I got somewhat recently, not for the turbo build, but this is a Vertex steering wheel. It's a Vertex as well as Ilus collab. So it says Mean Streets, Ilus Worldwide, Vertex Japan, and then on the back it says second is the first to lose. So super dope. It says Los Angeles and Yokohama. And I also paired it to an NRG quick release short hub. It does come with the gold Vertex steering wheel, but then I change out the bolts right here to the red titanium bolts. Looks better. Comes with black bolts. And this is a steering wheel from Vertex and Ilus. It is a collaboration. It is limited edition, so I believe only 100 remain. And this is number 86. So it says limited edition number 86. So I love my Vertex steering wheels. You guys didn't know, I have 1, 2, and one more in the car right now. So I have a total of 3 Vertex steering wheels. Quite an overkill, but since I have the quick release setup, I can just take it on and off anytime I want. So besides that, I also have small other parts that I got as well. Let me show you guys what I got. Alright, so I'm here in the garage. So let me also show you guys some other stuff I got for the build. So we have some hella supertone horns. So basically I do have these horns on my car, but they were red and I spray painted it gold. So I thought, since I printed it gold, the gold kind of flaked off over time. So I decided to pick myself up a new set. This is in 24K gold, so much more shiny. Hopefully the gold will last longer. Goes the whole black and gold theme on my car. And besides that, I also got some smaller DIY mods. I have this right here. So what these are LED reflectors. So basically on my rear of the car, I have LED taillights. If you guys notice over here, this is a reflector, but it is not LED. So basically that part would replace over here. But to get that done, I do have to take apart my whole rear bumper. And since I have a wide body kit on, I do have to take off the wide body first and then the rear bumper. But what I have to do is take it off, replace this, and then it does have wiring, so I have to tap into my taillight wiring to get that to work. So I haven't quite attempted to do that project yet, but that should look pretty cool. Pretty cheap mod as well that you can get online. And then over here, I decided I wanted to get something to customize as well. So here's another cheap mod. So let me just open and show you guys what's in here. What I have over here are some lights. These are LED lights, and I think there are a total of 10 of them. Some in here, some in here. They connect all together, as you can see. And then there's some wiring. Basically there are 2 wires, a black and a red, so positive and negative power. I actually hate doing electrical work because I'm not really good at it, but I'm trying to get better. So my plan is I actually want these LED lights. So there's a total of 10, 5 and 5. The plan would be to customize them to fit them on my front bumper. So that means more drilling of holes. But I was thinking of having it maybe like right here, maybe like 1, 2 and 3 in a straight line going down on each side. So with this new very strong bumper, I don't have any more fog lights. I still have my OEM connection. So I was thinking maybe I could customize to have it, besides my LED headlights, I could have LED fog lights right here, since I still have the OEM connection. So I might be able to splice into that wire and connect those. The only scary part is, you know, I do have to take off my front bumper as well as drill holes into the bumper, and these are pretty big. But they should look pretty cool. There's a guy in Japan who I follow who had something like that done, so customization will make it look different. But yeah, small little mod so far. LED lights to customize into my front bumper, some LED reflectors for my rear bumper, some hella supertone horns in 24K gold. That should be pretty easy to slap on since I already do have it. let me show you guys what I have currently. If you peek through my front grille, through the bumper, you can see it. So yes, they look gold, but if you look really close, I'm pretty OCD. They are actually red. I just spray painted it gold. So over time they kind of flake off, and I do have to keep spray painting it. So I decided, you know what, might as well pick up a set of gold ones. Onto the turbo install in my car. So we have a bunch of parts over here. Most recently, I have a few more parts that just came in the mail. So let me show you guys what I have over here. I thought I was done with ordering all my parts, but you know, with any build or any turbo build, there's always going to be more parts here and there that you have to order. So first up, I have this whole box. I have 12 bottles here. This is the INEOS Cvt Transmission Fluid. Basically one of the turbo Lancer guys from New York who recently boosted his Lancer. Same motor, so the 2.4 liter 4B12, also CVT. If you guys know, CVT transmissions are pretty weak, so he recommended me to change out the CVT fluid to this INEOS. It's a great Japanese brand, so he told me to get 12 bottles of this. At the same time, getting some extra stuff for maintenance purpose. So I know some of you guys wanting to boost your Lancer might be watching this video. If you have the manual transmission, they can hold more boost. Of course, if you have a built block, you know, you can handle more boost as well. My block is going to be a stock block, and I did think of building the block, but it's going to cost way much more. So maybe in the future, we'll be switching out some internal parts like the cams, and I'm not just slapping a turbo and calling it a day. I'm actually putting additional stuff like the cams, bigger throttle body, intake manifold, stuff like that. So make sure to stay tuned for the full turbo build. But I also do have to put transmission coolers. So my car came with one transmission cooler. It's highly recommended by another guy, Turbo Lancer owner, to get another transmission cooler. So I got a trans cooler from Hayden Automotive and some transmission fans to keep my transmission cool so it doesn't blow up. And then besides the transmission fluid that I'm changing out, I also got some OEM Mitsubishi parts, so straight from the Mitsubishi dealership. So this is a transmission filter as well as the Mitsubishi motors, so oil filter as well as the valve body. And then we also have the gaskets over here, again from Mitsubishi. So yeah, all the gaskets needed. Since they are from Mitsubishi, they weren't exactly super cheap. I think just the oil filter and the valve body with the gaskets, I think they cost me, I want to say anywhere from $100 to $150. And then for all these transmission fluids, they cost me additional another $100 or so for all these. But definitely recommend it if you're trying to boost your Lancer and you're trying to, you know, if you have the CVT transmission, just so you don't blow up. You want to make sure transmission stays cool. So yeah, just quick little update. If you guys saw a few videos back, I did make a full video on exactly everything I've got for the turbo build. So bunch of stuff over here. Hopefully you'll be getting it installed pretty soon. Just want to give you guys a quick update because I know some of you guys have been waiting for quite a few months, and you guys might be wondering like, why is the turbo build not done? Why is it taking so long? So yeah, I just want to make sure that I pretty much have everything I need, and like I said, I'll be doing a step-by-step process as much as I can to take you guys along in this process. Another thing I want to talk about is the process of getting it built. So like I said, I did get much more stuff besides the OEM turbo setup. So again, if you guys didn't know, I'm using the TD04 turbo setup from Mitsubishi Ralliart. So you can use the Mitsubishi Ralliart or the Evo 10 setup to go turbo. I just didn't want to bolt it on and call it a day. I decided, you know, while I'm at it, might as well change out additional stuff like the cams, throttle body, intake manifold, new radiator, you know, new extra piping, gauges, all that good stuff. So while I'm at it, you know, I actually spent much more than I thought I would. But what I'll be doing is I'll be compiling all these turbo build videos hopefully to one playlist. So if you guys want to check that out, you can start from the beginning all the way to the end. And again, because this is a pretty complicated process, I am not a mechanic by trade, so you know, and with whatever's going on right now, a lot of people are just staying home, so I just don't want to, you know, trouble friends come over and help me out with the build. I decided that I'll be using a local shop here in Austin, Texas to build the car. So initially I wanted to have a guy by the name of Hiram Tuning from Puerto Rico to fly over to Texas to build my car. He is a renowned tuner. So if you guys know the Mitsubishi Lancer platforms, not too many shops or people know how to tune them because they're a different motor from the Mitsubishi Evo 10. So I definitely don't want to, bring my car to a shop and have the motor blow up. Tune is a big essential part of it. So two guys who are really famous for tuning Lancer platforms. One is Rick with Rally Inspired, who I got my tune from when I was at NA back in June last year. And then we also have Hiram Tuning from Puerto Rico, who also really great at tuning both NA Lancers as well as Turbo Lancers. Both these guys do great work. Both of them tune other cars as well besides Lancers. I decided to go with Hiram Tuning, try him out, because quite a few other Turbo Lancer guys have been getting tuned by him and been telling me good stuff about it as well. So I decided to go that route. Like I said, this is quite a big job, so I don't trust myself since I'm not a trained mechanic to do all the install and all that stuff. And it might be a long process. So what I'll be doing instead is I'll be sending it to a local shop here in town by the name of Long's Automotive. So I've been getting a lot of work done by one of the locals here in Long. Actually, for I think 7 years since I've been in the car scene here, I've always took my cars to his shop. He used to be part of shop 5 Star Auto, and then now he opened up his own shop, Lowe's Automotive. So I'll be sure to support him. If you're local here in Austin, you want work done, make sure to check him out. I have anything from my EK Civic back in the day. He painted the whole car. He does paint, he does mechanical work. When we had the Mitsubishi Eclipse, 4G Eclipse, we had to replace the whole transmission. He did a transmission replacement as well on the Eclipse. With my car, he has done work to it as well. So everything from oil change to turbo builds to motor swaps, everything, he does it all. So yeah, he's definitely one of the few local shops that I trust with my car, because my car might be sitting at the shop for a while. So I spoke to him about the project a little while back. We've been some back and forth and planning, and he said that he'll be able to do it all. So not just slapping on the turbo, he'll be able to do like the cams install as well. That should give me a little bit more power, and he wants to take his time and do it right. So yeah, it's awesome because he's a car guy as well. He has a Mitsubishi Evo 8, he has a Civic Type R, he has a Mercedes VIP built, so he's a true car guy as well. Super OG here in the Austin scene. But yeah, whenever I do take my car down, we're scheduling, fingers crossed, for this weekend. We've pushed it back a couple of weekends because he has been pretty busy with the new shop. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to drop it off this weekend, and I'll be able to take along the camera and film for you guys to see. I'll try to go down to the shop as often as I can. So right now, my work schedule is kind of like one day on, one day off. So if possible, I'll try to make it down every other day to check on the progress of the build, as well as fill you guys in, film some installs on the build. But yeah, I'll try my best to document this as I go. And I'm really excited to get this car turboed. I know a lot of you guys are really excited as well. So make sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, click on the subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you know when new videos are out. Once I get all the install done with Long, I'll be having it tuned remotely by Hiram. So again, he's in Puerto Rico. A lot of guys in Puerto Rico and Malaysia go crazy on their Lancer builds. There are guys I heard of like 400 horsepower Lancer builds out there. So I definitely trying to push the boundaries on Lancer builds as well. Again, I have the 4B12 2.4 liter engine. So hopefully with all these mods, with the turbo, with the cams, with bigger throttle body, all that good stuff, hopefully I'll be able to push more power. My goal for the car is not crazy big power, but more reliable power and a little more fun, so yeah, I'm not really chasing after any power numbers as of right now. Probably going to be running a low boost. Like I said, I'm not trying to blow my motor up right away. So we'll see, depending on what my tuner tells me, maybe anywhere from like 5 to 7 pounds of boost. I know some guys are running 10 pounds of boost on the Lancers, so we'll see. But yeah, hopefully we can make some good power. Like I said, little bumpy power, all this turbo whoosh whoosh noises. I'm pretty excited for all that as well. So if you guys stay to the very end, again, thank you for staying tuned to the channel. I know some of you guys have been asking me on social media, on Instagram, when is my car gonna be boosted? I've been waiting for so long. I've been collecting parts for about half a year now. So this project has been quite a long time in the making. So I thank you guys for your patience. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.